Inevitable dollar collapse is a perfect storm for Bitcoin. Next on your 4-Minute Bitcoin. Today's show is from a post by Tony Spilotro at News BTC and brought to you by the BitBlockBoom Bitcoin Conference that's coming to Dallas, Texas in August. A new forecast from a chief Morgan Stanley executive claims the dollar's due for a severe crash that could benefit Bitcoin in a major way. What's fueling this inevitable dollar collapse, and why does it make a perfect storm for Bitcoin? Well, Morgan Stanley Asia chairman Stephen Roach says that he expects the dollar to suffer a severe collapse, forecasting a fall of 35% against other major world currencies such as the yen, the yuan, the euro, and countless others. The analyst says the impact of all this stimulus money and poor fiscal policy will eventually catch up with the US dollar. A fall against other stable fiat currencies could be even further amplified in a highly volatile, digitally scarce asset like Bitcoin. With each new asset purchase or minting of a new dollar, inflation increases and the dollar weakens. A weak dollar not only benefits Bitcoin due to more favorable exchange rates, but a reeling dollar exposes it to potentially losing its top spot as the global reserve currency. Every 100 years or so throughout history, there's been a changing of the guard in the terms of superpowers in charge and their currency acting as the global reserve. In the future, China's digital yuan could beat the digital dollar to the punch, providing more utility and tighter controls for governments that may win support over the aging paper fiat currency that we use today. A digital dollar thus far has failed to come out, although politicians were mulling over the idea as a way to deliver stimulus money to the masses. Until the time comes where the dollar faces a contender for the crown, the US dollar continues to reign supreme. And while that very well could be China's newfangled currency that gives the dollar its first run for its money, Bitcoin may be the non-sovereign currency that the world chooses in the end. Protests across the world are showing that citizens are fed up with the wealth, health, and other gaps between the top earners and those who live paycheck to paycheck. And while there are dozens of more important causes for protesters to focus on, Bitcoin has already been mentioned at a number of the demonstrations that we've seen. The perfect storm for Bitcoin may finally be here. So do you agree with all this money printing? Do you agree that it's destroying the US dollar? Do you think it's a good thing for Bitcoin? Well, please let me know your thoughts in the comments as always. And just to let you know, this episode is brought to you by BitBlockBoom, the great Bitcoin conference that's coming to Dallas, Texas in August. And I say Bitcoin conference because Bitcoin is all we talk about at BitBlockBoom. We don't talk about altcoins or blockchain, just Bitcoin. So if you're interested in Bitcoin, take a look at bitblockboom.com. I hope I get to meet you in person at BitBlockBoom in Dallas. I'm Gary Leland, the Bitcoin Boomer, and thanks for joining me on another 4-Minute Bitcoin show. This is a BitBlockBoom.com production.